Hi, welcome back to my channel, One Virgo to Another. Thanks for being here. Welcome or welcome back. All right, Virgo, I said a prayer, did some meditation, and began the reading. So, what you see on the table is where we are. So, someone has reached some realizations about you. They've had an epiphany and have reached an understanding, had an awakening. You are the one for them. You are um, wishes fulfilled. They are devoted. They feel attached and they crave you. Now, the problem is, I think, that you've blocked this person. You feel, for whatever reason, that you are done with them. You are sensing the end of a cycle. You want to be done. You want to move on from this individual and this energy. This person feels sorry. They are depressed. They feel a sense of loss and grief because you are rejecting them. They're done. You're done with them. They feel abandoned, dismissed, and they feel fear, an irrational fear, as a result of this. You may already be deeply involved with this person. This person might be a husband or a wife. You may have built a family with this person. You might have children with this person. This person may also have had you in a third party situation and may have someone else pregnant, unfortunately. Only you will know for sure about this, Virgo. Um, this is, of course, a general reading and may not resonate with all of you. Bits and pieces may resonate with you, so take what does and leave the rest. This person also would like to have a new beginning with you. They would like to try again. They want to start over and go in a new direction. The problem, however, of course, is that I think that you are done with this person. Let's find out more. Yeah, I do think that you've healed from this person. This person is longing for you. They're craving you. Um, but again, I think you're done. Yeah, I think part of the problem that you had with this person might have been an issue with ego. They may have been stubborn. There was some arrogance involved in this situation. You couldn't, um, there are people and you can't tell them anything. They already know everything, they already know the way, whether they actually do or not. And I think this was one of those people. The ego was too big, arrogance was too much. Uh, Pride goeth before the fall, or cometh before the fall. I can't remember exactly. Can I have more, please, Spirit? This person wants to make a confession. They have something they want to come clean about. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think once you rejected this person, I think they may have spread themselves a little thin, maybe spent some time with someone else. They have a confession that they want to make to you, Virgo. There's something they want to come clean about. Yeah, they don't quite have the words yet. Tell me more about this, please. This confession falling under this fertility parenthood. Yeah, they feel abandoned and left out in the cold. And maybe this is They feel like if they confess whatever this doesn't necessarily have to be this specific. This could be something else. This could be the birth of something. Doesn't necessarily have to be pregnancy, but it's pretty direct. So I'm kind of wondering. We'll see if we can get to the bottom of something more. But they do feel left out in the cold. It looks like you walked away from them. I think you completely blocked them, but they're watching you. Social media, or maybe they are checking in with friends. Maybe you guys have mutual friends. So let's see what else we can find out about this. Ooh, I hadn't even started. All right, so this person comes out as the devil, which is not very good. So this person uses a lot of manipulation. You may already know who this person is. They've succumbed to a lot of temptation. So maybe this was a physical temptation with another person that has resulted in a pregnancy. And this could be either, it could go either way. This person could have gotten someone pregnant, or this person could be pregnant by someone else. Remember, I'm reading energies. I'm not reading people specifically, so it's not male, female. This is energy. So it could be that this person has come to a realization about you that they want to be with you, but they've discovered that they are pregnant by someone else, or that they have gotten someone else pregnant. Let's see. So strength and courage on the bottom, or I'm sorry, strength at the bottom of the deck. All right. So tell me more about this pregnancy, fertility, family. Five of Swords. So this person is, whatever this is about the family, this person feels defeated. Five of Swords. They feel like they have to surrender. Cost of battle. So whatever this is happened as a result of you blocking them. The fight that took place when you guys separated, the time, the distance that occurred. Whatever this is has happened during this time. This person was feeling this Five of Swords energy when you turned your back on them, when they felt abandoned. Um, so give me more about this arrogance, ego, and pride, please. Yeah, this person sees you as a passionate, take charge kind of person, energetic. They really do want you in their life. They're longing for you. They know their pride got in the way. Their ego got in the way. They know that whatever they did, they didn't handle you in the situation properly, which is why they want another opportunity. Yeah, they're busy watching you be in the spotlight, so they know they can't get a chance right now. What else about this person and them watching you? What else got them watching you? Virgo, please, spirit. One, two, three cards come out. All right, so all right, so this person actually has quite a few issues, right? So Six of Cups in reverse. They're having difficulty letting you go. They have difficulty letting go of the past. And this person has a lot of problems from their childhood. They're not very healed, Virgo. And that's part of the problem why they're having problems letting go of you, because they came to depend upon you emotionally in a way that they I don't know that they recognized that they were depending on you in this way emotionally. So they were drawing on your energy in a way that maybe they didn't realize, maybe they did. I don't know if you know it, but they were drawing on your energy. And they have difficulty letting go of the past, so they're having problems letting go of you, which is why they're longing for you. They still want to make that confession to you because they still want to try. They want to come back around. The problem, however, is that the magician in the reverse, this person lacks clarity, okay? They are full of manipulation and illusion. So even at their best effort, if they think they are bringing you the best chance, the best opportunity at what they can bring, if what even if they think they are being genuine and bringing you their best, it still won't be. Not with the magician in the reverse, and then the fool in the reverse right behind it. So they're reckless, they are naive, they are procrastinator. They're not going to whatever it is. They're not going to bring you the best. So here's what I'm saying: is that if you are avoiding this person, not dealing with this person, not talking to this person, that's good for you. It is a possibility that there's a reason that you're being tested, if you will, um, by the universe, by your spirit guides, by God, by what you believe in. This is a test to see if you are leveling up. That's what this is. Are you ready to level up? Is this are you in a position? Have you learned your lessons? Um, are you ready to move beyond this person, this situation, and situations like this? Did you learn your lesson? The magician and the fool together in the reverse, and the six of cups that came out with it. So this person is draining of energy, draining of emotion, a constant pull and drag on you. They are going to continue to bring negativity, lack of clarity, manipulation and illusion, disillusionment, untruth, lack of integrity. Fool in reverse, they're going to bring you recklessness, be reckless with you, your heart, your body, your mind, your spirit, your peace. They're going to do that with themselves and everyone around them. If you avoid them, they're going to be naive, they're going to be procrastinators, they're not going to bring you goodness, righteousness, they're not going to be good for you. So do you stay in this energy and continue to deal with this, or do you continue to keep your back turned on it and move on? Is it worth it to you? Do you stay in this energy, this Ten of Wands energy with them, stay burnt out on a constant uphill battle? Or do you move forward? What else about this energy? Okay, so what you're not going to get if you stay in this energy is mutual respect, love, and equality. What you'll get wind up with is something that's not compatible, a lack of understanding, and something that will eventually drift apart anyway. You'll find yourself back in the same situation over and over again, which means this is a karmic situation that will continue to happen. You'll keep getting more of the same, more of the same, more of the same. If you move forward, you wind up with mutual respect, love, and equality. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, right? That's interesting. This person brings a temperance in reverse, imbalance. Literally, they bring imbalance, extremes, and lack of um, perceptiveness. So, what they want to do is keep your judgment clouded, keep you off balance, keep you unaware of what's going on, so that you never know what's happening around you. There's always drama. They want to, keep you attached to them, feeling, irrational in fear, just bad energy in general, feeling financial hardship, left out in the cold. All right, can we get some? I just feel like this energy is a lesson, and I feel like that because the same type of manipulative, and I'm not even saying this is the exact same energy because this is not the exact same reading and these are not the exact same cards, but similar manipulative energy has come out multiple times in a couple of weeks, and I just feel like there's lessons lessons in the cards for Virgo. So like, what are we doing? Are we learning the lessons so that we can open new pathways, new roads, new gateways for something new to come into our lives? There's been a lot of the devil on the table in different cards in the last few weeks. The devil is representing temptations and manipulations. So are we falling way to temptation? Are we giving way to simple things in the moment that are bringing us very simple, silly satisfactions that are preventing us from seeing our way to the greater good? Is this representing, like, are we dealing with energies from these certain individuals that are fulfilling a very brief need but blocking something far greater, far more important? Is this energy keeping us from seeing a greater light that is a greater path for us? We're not being able to see our better path. Is this energy keeping us from leveling up? Because many of us are on a path of leveling up if we just stay focused. But if we lose sight just for a few hours of pleasure, delight, of vices, falling prey to some vices, falling prey to a temptation, falling prey to some manipulation, in that time that we're doing that, are we missing the path? I mean, we're human. It happens. We miss it that day. Then the next day we get up and we work a little harder and then we see, oh, there it goes. We jump back on the path. That's fine, as long as we're not getting sucked in and succumbing to this dark energy, the devil, and then we get sucked into this relationship and then we get all of our energy drained, right? That devil sucks all our energy and then we find ourselves as Six of Cups in reverse, getting sucked in, and we can't let go of the past because we are stuck in this cycle with this devil. We let the devil suck all of our energy and drain all of our emotion, and then we're caught up in the cycle and we can't find our path. That's the thing, right? Because we can't lose a sight of our path, whether we recognize it yet or not, because we are all on the same path to leveling up, just in different timeline, different parts of the timeline. That's the thing, right? We all are trying to level up. At least theoretically, we should be trying to level up. And then we get caught up by certain energies, and then it slows down our progress. So that's the idea, right? So we want to be careful. We want to make sure we can see the lit path that we need to be on so that we can transcend. I'm sorry, I don't mean I don't mean to babble. All right, let's see. Can we get some let's shed some light. Let's get some oracles in on this. I'm sorry, Virgo. I just want to try to lighten the load a little bit and help us all elevate to our highest being, Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, see, wizard, balance. That's what the temperance in reverse was reflecting, is that this energy brings a lack of balance. And balance is one of the things we need primarily, is balance. And so that's part of the message here, is that staying away from this energy or energies like it, or what energies like this represent, just staying away from it helps us maintain the balance. Being near this energy disrupts the balance. And the balance that I'm referring to has to do with our chakra balances, our life balances, your balance of your peace of mind. Okay? I know you know what I mean, Virgo. Because if your peace is out of balance, your peace of mind, your your soul, your mind, your body, your spirit, if these things are out of balance, you can't level up. It's hard to vibrate at your highest frequency, be in your highest self when you are out of balance. You can't do it. You can't do it. Balance. Another message for Virgo, please, Spirit. Transcend universal oneness. And you cannot get to transcend, reach that universal oneness without balance. You can't get there. They go together. Notice all the same colors are in both cards, because you have to have balance to get to the universal oneness, to be able to transcend. And this devil energy will prevent that. You got to be careful about the devil energy, about temptations, about vices. And I'm not saying that we don't all have them. And I'm not saying that we can't transcend past them, because we can, one day at a time. I'm not judging anybody. We all got them. I got my own. We can transcend. That's all I'm saying. All right, we need one more card, one more oracle message for Virgo. And we got three, but we'll take them. I'm pretty good on time. Contouring legacy. Now, legacy. Legacy is the kind of thing that this kind of energy will try to take away from you, right? And I don't even we're not even going to go into all of that. But legacy is the kind of thing that this kind of energy will take away from you and call it its own. And I'm going to leave that right there. Equalizer, highest self. And that goes right along with universal oneness and balance. And then animal energy and channel. All right. And then that would be like, to me, that is like, well, you can look at the card. I'll put it that way. But for me, that's like me channeling my. I always think about my Chinese birth sign. I'm a rat. But that's what that makes me think of, and connecting with it. Each animal represents something. Um, and then where was it? It was pride that came out. It was pride, then the ego, and that's the tiger. And the tiger appeared there. That's a lot of tigers. A lot of tigers on the table. So that's some pride and some ego. So maybe, one thing I did read recently, and I can't remember where it was about, and it might have been a horoscope or something about playing down what you do, Virgo, and that might have something to do with it. I know that I can be guilty of it. Somebody says, "Oh, that's really great," fill in the blank that you did, and we are often very modest and say, "Oh, well, thanks. It was nothing. I just simply X fill in." Okay, I'm sorry about that, Virgo. Anyway, I was saying I recently read, I think it was a horoscope about how Virgos downplay everything too much, and basically you shouldn't do that because once we play it down, then other people play it down more. That was it. So anyway, our number for the day is going to be the number 6. Enjoy time. 6 days, 6 weeks. Sorry about that. So if you have enjoyed anything that I have done here, I would appreciate it if you would give me a thumbs up, a share, or subscribe, and just give me an opportunity to have my videos shared around a little bit. I'm just trying to find my community here. I would appreciate it. So if you would do that, I would appreciate it very much. So until next time, love, peace, and chocolate. See you next time, Virgo.